Welcome back to the Heavy Rescue Series. Last night we received our first snowfall of the winter season, just over a foot of snow. We just received a call for a multi-vehicle crash on the interstate. It's on the northbound on-ramp just up the road from us. I have already dispatched HR 45, HR 21 in our F350 truck for traffic control. We'll be responding in HR 75, our Western Star 50-ton wrecker. The goal is to get the road open as soon as possible. Closure is not an option. 2 sheriffs are on location and have reported no injuries. They did take a few people to the hospital just to double check. Now the on-ramp is closed while both lanes of the interstate are still open. I've gotten quite a lot of requests lately to do a heavy rescue video. We will have a lot more coming up, probably around one of these every week, and now on they will be featuring some sort of snow rescue. And looks like we have arrived here, so it looks like a sheriff is blocking the on-ramp. We'll sneak by, and we'll actually kind of stop right about here, and let's kind of see what's happening. It looks like both of our trucks have already arrived ready to go. We'll make a game plan here and get at it. Our F350 is helping out. Hopefully the passing vehicles slow down a bit to give us a much safer area to work. But look at this, guys. Now the story is that the Ram truck slid and everyone tried to slow down for it, and a chain reaction, and now this truck is completely totaled. The guardrail goes into the truck. This goes right up on top of it, and a semi-truck, fully loaded semi, is involved, and that's why they requested the heavy wrecker. So I think the first thing we want to do is to remove that Silverado. Let's see if we could remove that, and then see if we could remove this semi-truck, and then finally the Ram. And we should be able to do this without going into the other 2 lanes. Let's hop in the 2011 F550 wrecker and see if we could use it to get that flatbed out. Now that flatbed is loaded probably with an extra 1,000 or 2, so we do have to make sure that we plan for that as well. If you would like to see more heavy rescue videos here on the channel, let me know down below. I really do enjoy this series. I do watch a ton of videos and shows related to heavy rescue as well, and I think it's so cool that we could do one here in Farming Simulator. So we'll get the tow bar down for stabilizers, get that going, and actually get the winch on as well. We should have no problem winching this if we put it in the correct location, and luckily this truck here is a hitch, so I think this would be a perfect area for it. Might take a minute or 2 to get it in the right spot, and let's see. Let's see if we could kind of grab it in a few different areas. Awesome, we got it attached here to the tow hitch. It did take a little bit of digging through that snow there, but we got it. Let's see if we can winch it. Now, I always want to watch the truck, making sure it's not sliding around or moving as we do winch it, but it looks like it's coming right off. Wow, a little bit easier than what I thought this one was going to be. During the winter, we do receive a lot more accidents because of these slippery conditions, people driving too fast and just crashing, and it looks like this one, the first big one of the season, is definitely going to be this one. We'll bring it a little bit more forward here, and we'll get it dropped. We'll get this ready to go in tow position. Now, it's not going to be too realistic, but we'll put the tow bar underneath, and we'll also leave the winch attached. That's really the only way we could tow with this truck. Perfect, so you guys can see the tow bar is lifting it, and we do have that winch there for safety. Let's drag it up. We'll bring it in front of the rollback. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below. My day has been a bit busy so far with schoolwork, but I'm excited to be back here making videos. One of the crew members will take that back over to the shop. Let's hop here in our Western Star tri-axle heavy wrecker, and let's get going on the semi-truck. Now this is a big heavy truck. We do have to be pretty careful. Hopefully we could get it without moving the Ram too much, and I want a direct pull on it to the side as well. So we do have to watch out, making sure we don't take too much of the other lane. I think right here looks to be good. We'll get this stabilizers down and this boom all the way up. I was thinking about taking the rotator, but we'll save that for another call since I expect a lot more coming today. If you do have any cool ideas here for Rex, please let me know. I definitely have plans to do lots more of these, like I have touched upon, around one of these a week coming up since it goes along with the winter, which is awesome. And we got that attached, no problem. And let's kind of see what this can do. Now this 50-ton is one of the most popular ones. Looks like we are moving the entire ram, and hopefully that doesn't roll over even though it's totaled. Perfect. That was pretty simple. Awesome, so that looks to be good there. Let's kind of get the winch off that, and we'll get it ready to go for towing. We do have a few more calls today, which is pretty exciting. It's always nice to get calls and put these trucks to work. Get the tow bar fully extended out and get underneath to the frame of the truck. I do strive here for realism, even though it is farming simulator. It's a bit tricky, but I try my best and I do a pretty good job at it. And perfect, we'll do a little bit of tension, there we go. And we are slipping and sliding, trying to gain traction, but we are making it work. Wow, that is awesome. I was not expecting it to be this hard of a pull, but it looks like we need traction. I think it will be nice to get chains on this truck as well. Now, if you do know of any maps that do have a highway on it, please let me know. I definitely want to feature more maps than just the Pinewood Farms Map. Now, that should be good enough there, and the goal is to get the on-ramp open, and I think we'll be able to do that right after the ram. When we are out here at crash sites like this, the goal is to get it done as quickly as we can, running around just so busy, and I mean, we got to get the road open. That should be good right about there, and I already have the winch turned on, so we should be able to pull it right on. Perfect. Just come back here. Now, I did do a little bit further to maybe get a little bit easier lineup to go right up. Oh, it's going to get caught on the wheel, moving the entire rollback, but we got it, which is great. Let's see, it looks like it's not going to change this, so we'll have to hop in this, readjust it, and a few tries, but it looks like we are getting it. If you guys have not already, I do recommend you go over to Instagram and give me a follow at Square2448. I do post daily pictures and updates over there and sneak peeks to videos and mods. Let's see, looks like we have to reload it here, so let's just push it right off. Now, with the Seasons mod, I have actually noticed that it is a little bit slipperier on the roadway. The trucks do slide around and things like that, so that's kind of nice to see as well. Awesome, so we got both of these trucks ready to go here. Let's hop in the police truck, and we'll just kind of have the shoulder of the on-ramp closed, and then we'll move the other trucks. Now, I think when we head back over to the shop, we'll take the roll back, and then we'll have a crew follow behind the heavy wrecker. That way, people know that that is a semi-truck being towed, and not a semi-truck just going down the road. I do appreciate the sheriffs for helping. They always are helpful with making sure traffic slows down, because traffic is going at 55 plus, and that's not the safest thing here. So we'll get this moved over here, and one more. I thought this wreck was going to take a little bit longer just because of how much there was that we had to do, but it looks like we did a pretty good job. Awesome, we'll get the rollback brought over, and then we'll actually switch back here, and I think we'll take the heavy wrecker back. Big shout goes out to Wood Metal Farming on Facebook for releasing this wrecker pack. It's a pretty cool pack. He is working on some more heavy wreckers, which I can't wait to put to use here, responding to accidents. Now I definitely would like chains and straps for these vehicles, but it is tricky, and maybe a little bit wider and longer rollback would probably work a little bit better. But we'll get this ready to go for unloading and we'll get switched back. Our yard will be filling up here within the next few days with so much wrecks from the winter. Awesome, while this is unloading, we'll switch back and hop in the heavy wrecker. And we are back in HR 75. We'll head back over to the shop and get this unloaded. Once we get up to highway speeds, I don't really see us having a problem. Let's see if I can lower it down just a little bit more for it to be working. There we go. So it looks like I'm just kind of getting it to the perfect heights is what's doing it. We have a lot of weight on the back end, but it looks like we are getting it working. I hope you guys enjoyed today's heavy rescue video here, getting the first big wreck of the winter season and getting the road back open. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.